Assalamu alaikum, grade 1, and welcome to your social studies class. I'm your ma'am, Omama. And in today's class, we will be continuing with the topic that we started in our yesterday's class, that is, how can we keep ourselves neat and clean? Okay. Alhamdulillah. Sorry. In yesterday's class we discussed that what does cleanliness means, what are the steps or what are the daily routine things that we should do to keep ourselves clean. We discussed that we should brush our teeth, we should wash our hands, we should keep the area where we sit, where we eat, where we sleep neat and clean. So these are some basic things, right, that we should do. And beside that, we also discussed how we can define cleanliness. What are the things that come under this heading or under this word, the word cleanliness, right? We have already discussed all of that. So now in today's class, we will be discussing the importance of cleanliness. So when I say that we will discuss the importance of cleanliness, this means that why should we follow these things? Why should we brush our teeth? Why should we keep the area where we sit or eat ourselves around us neat and clean? Why should we wear neat and clean clothes? Right? Why should we comb our hairs? So all of these things. Why should we wash our hands? And we also discussed that because it's corona situation, we have already passed through that very hard times in which we were advised to wash our hands again and again for 20 seconds with a proper method. So why all of these things were important? Because it removes germs, right? So we have already discussed all of those things, and we have talked about the cleanliness in detail. So now in today's class we will discuss the importance. Okay, tell me who is going to explain or who is going to define cleanliness for me. Yes. Cleanliness means that there should be no dirt, there should be no dust, there should be no stains, no bad smells, right? Bad odor also creates the dirt around you also does not adds into the cleanliness, right? Beside no dust, no dirt, the no stains, no bad smells also is a very important factor, right? And how can we avoid that? We discussed that there should be proper drainage system, there should be proper dispose of all of the garbage that we throw, right? So all of these things are very important. And what are the goals of cleanliness? Today we will discuss that. By goals I mean that what is the importance of that. Okay, today we will discuss what are the goals of cleanliness. This means that what do we get as a result of that? Let's say when we wash our hands regularly, when we brush our teeth, when we comb our hairs, so what would be the result of that, right? And we will discuss each and everything in detail. But before that, and starting a topic, I will be sharing the screen with you, and I'll show you a small video that will help you understand this topic, and then we will discuss all of the points together. Okay, so show me a thumbs up if the screen is visible to you. Is it? Excellent.
Yeah. Come on, everybody. What do we do when we start our day? We wake up on, get off our bed. Take the toothbrush and brush our teeth. Shine and fresh with no bad breath. Take a shower and wash ourselves. Do it thorough and rinse our hair. Whoa, oh, yeah. Yeah, now. Wear clean clothes and look so sharp. Brush our hair. Yeah, brush our hair and have a great start. Hurrah! Yeah. What do we do when we start our day? Look clean, fresh, and sharp every day. Yeah, everybody, stay.
Okay, so you have seen an interesting video in which there were a lot of activities through which we can keep ourselves neat and clean. Okay, so as I told you that the topic that we will be discussing today is what are the goals of cleanliness, right? Or what is the importance of. So the goals are health, beauty, absence of offensive odor, and to avoid the spreading of dirt and also diseases. There are basically four goals, okay? Or the importance of cleanliness can be summarized in these ways. The very first thing is health, then comes beauty, then comes the the absence of offensive odor, and beside that, one major goal is also to avoid spreading germs or diseases, right? And you are also you guys are also very well familiar with all of these points, am I right? Right, with the help of, right, with the help of cleanliness we can keep our physical and mental health good, right? When we keep ourselves and the area around us clean, we feel good, we feel fresh from inside and from outside as well, right? When you keep yourself clean, when you keep the area around you clean, you feel very fresh, very good. And this adds not only into your physical health but also your mental health. See, let's say I'm sitting here and I'm taking class with you, right? But if the area around me is not clean, I would not be satisfied in that. I would feel bad that, oh, the area around me is not clean. I would not be taking the classes with a good mood. But now, because the area is clean, I feel very fresh, I feel very good. I can easily take classes. I have no I cannot the area around me, it is smelling very good, there are fresh flowers, right? So all of these things, they make you fresh, they give you a good freshness, a good type of energy that you get from your clean environment. Okay, so this is very important that you keep the area around you neat and clean. Beside that, cleanliness also give rise to a good character, right? When you're when the area around you is good, your body, your mind, you basically feel very peaceful, very good. And maintaining cleanliness is also essential part of healthy living, because it is only a way that keeps us externally and internally clean, right? We cannot live in a dirty environment, we cannot live in a dirty places, the dirt all around us, the dirty things. That is why now, if we consider it in this way, that whenever we want to shift our house, whenever we want to buy a house for us, we prefer societies, right? Why do we prefer that? Because they keep a lot of they put a lot of emphasis on cleanliness, right? And similarly, as we discussed in yesterday's class, that Islam has also put great emphasis on cleanliness, that we should keep ourselves neat and clean. And I also ask you guys to help your mothers in doing things clean, to keep your room neat and clean, right? I'm going to share the screen again with you, and there is this a cute photo in which some of the good health and hygiene care activities are given, that you should oral hygiene, that you should brush your teeth is very important. Beside that, bathing ritual, that you should take a shower when you get up early in the morning on daily basis, because it makes you fresh and clean as well. Hair care is also very important. Let's say when you come in your class, you should comb your hairs, you should sit in a proper way, because it gives a good good type of feeling that the student is a clean, right? That like I when I sit in front of you, I also take care of all of these things. Similarly, foot hygiene, you should also cut your nails, you should also clean your foot as well. Then Hand hygiene is also very important, that you should wash your hands on regular basis, on a lot of time, before eating, after eating, right? When you let's say when you come from outside after playing, you should again wash your hands. Then coughing and sneezing hygiene, this is very very important, not only nowadays. Yes, nowadays it is very important, but in normal routine as well, that whenever you cough or sneeze, you should put something in front of your mouth, your hands, or a tissue paper, so that it does not spread germs. And then home hygiene is again very important thing. You should help your mother in cleaning your stuff, in cleaning your room, in cleaning your washroom, in your garden. So all of these things, they together make up a good life, right? Okay, so now the points that we basically discussed, that I asked you, that the goals or the importance of cleanliness was health, and we have already discussed health. Then beauty, it makes freshness, it gives beauty to your surroundings, to yourself as well. Let's say there are two students who are sitting in a classroom. The one has not combed his hair, has not brushed his teeth, is not wearing a neat and clean uniform, and beside that, the other one who is wearing a neat and clean pressed uniform, similarly he has combed his hair as well, brushed his teeth, so he would look very good and beautiful, right? Then absence of offensive odor. If you will clean your environment, if there would be no dirt, then there would be no smell, right? And the last thing is avoid spreading germs, right? Like I told you, that whenever you sneeze or cough, you should put something in front of your mouth, right? Because it's a very good thing. Even if you are sitting in a with someone, or even if you are alone, you should always do this practice, because it's a very good thing, because it avoids spreading germs. Okay, so these were the 4 points that I have told you. Now there are some points which are mentioned in your book as well. In yesterday's class we did the reading of 21 page. Now open your book, page number 22. Let's finish this reading as well. The similar points are given over there. It says wear clean clothes, right? Which is important to keep yourself clean. Keep your hair clean, again the same thing. Then your ears every day, cleaning your ears is also a very important thing. Okay, then some ways to keep the places around you clean is that clean your home every day. You should clean your home on everyday basis, and do not throw rubbish in the street. This is not good, that a lot of people, what they do is that they clean their home and then they throw their rubbish on the street. They want to clean their home, but they don't want to keep the streets clean. This is not a good activity. If you are cleaning your home, that's a very good thing, but do dispose that rubbish in a proper way. Throw it somewhere from where they can carry, and they can dispose it off properly. Don't throw it in your streets, because it will spread germs, it will gives a bad odor, and so everybody would not feel good, right? And if you are inside school or any other organization, you should keep the school clean. Do not drop litter. Put it in the bin. Everywhere there are dustbins, and the dustbins, they basically asks you to please use me, right? Why the name of the dustbin is use me? Because it wants you to use that, but still people do not use that. But we should promise each other that we will keep ourselves and our environment clean, because it's very good, not for our health or safety, but for others as well. So tell me, how many of you will follow all of these things? Yes? Okay. So is there any other point that you think is the importance of, or a goal of keeping ourselves clean? Yes. Is there anything else? No? Okay. Now today's activity, before ending the lesson, the activity for you is that you are supposed to summarize these 4 points in your own words. Write them, or you can tell me orally as well, and then we will end our class. Hurry up. Yes. Who will start first? Yes, Elisa. Okay. Excellent. Yes, Abdullah. Very well done. Okay, class. So that was all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. See you in the next class. Do share this video with others, because it's free learning. Allah Hafiz.